Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'll show you how to create this Elementor Sticky header using Elementor Flexbox container. Now you may be wondering why I am using the Elementor Flexbox container layout. The Flexbox container feature will soon replace the Elementor editor's current section column and inner section layout. I'm creating this Elementor Sticky header with the Elementor Flexbox container layout because I want to make this tutorial more relevant in the future. Let's take a look at the final Sticky header features. This Sticky header is completely transparent before scrolling and will animate and automatically convert into a sticky header with a solid white colored background and having a shadow effect after scrolling. Furthermore, as you scroll down, this Elementor Sticky header will change the logo. Now without any further ado, let's get started. To create the same Elementor Sticky header as shown during the landing page demo, you will be required to install one more free plugin that is Elementor besides the Elementor page builder, because Elementor free version does not have a header footer builder. By the way, if you have considered purchasing a pro version of the Elementor plugin, then please consider purchasing via my affiliate link given in the description. In this way, you will help me to keep running this channel without costing you any additional money. To install the required plugins, first, go to the WordPress dashboard. Then hover over the Plugins tab. And then click on Add New. Now just type Elementor in the plugins search field. Here you will get a plugin with the same name by WordPress. Simply install and activate this plugin. To start creating your header, just hover over the Elementor tab. Then click on the header and footer option. Now, click on the Add New button. Then enter a title. Select Header from this drop-down. And select the entire site from this drop-down. As well as toggle this switch to activate this header on your website. Here at the bottom, click on the Save Changes. Now, to edit your newly created header with Elementor, simply click on the header title. And then click here. Once you will click on the same button, then this Elementor page builder will open. Now here, you can easily create your Elementor Sticky header using the free version of the Elementor from scratch. By the way, I will be creating this Elementor Sticky header using Elementor Flexbox container. If you want to learn how to make this Elementor Sticky header using Elementor column and inner section layout, then you can watch the end screen video or use the link provided in the video description. Now before proceeding further, let's first finish the few prerequisite settings, such as global fonts and color settings. To do so, click on the hamburger menu icon located in the top left corner of the Elementor Page Builder editor window. Once you will click on the same, you will get the site settings option on the very top. Simply click on that option. Once you will click on the same option, then under the design system settings section, you will see two more options that are global colors and global fonts. Simply set them one by one. Now let's tweak a few important settings. To do so, click on the setting gear icon in the bottom left corner. Then toggle the hide title to yes. And the page layout should be Elementor Canvas. Now that we've finished the prerequisite step of the Elementor Sticky header creation process, let's open the Navigator tool so that we can easily select the nested elements and their containers. Now, to create your sticky header, first, take a parent container and then insert one child container inside the parent container. Now, select the child container and duplicate it using the Navigator tool. Next, select the parent container, then click on Items, and then set the direction to row, align items to center, justify content to center, and container gap to 0 pixels. While the parent container is selected, go to the Advanced tab, and enter the same class as mine, as well as enter 99 in the Z index field. Now select the left side child container, then set the content width to full width from this drop-down, and then set the width to 20%. Now select the right side child container, then set the content width to full width from this drop-down, and then set the width to 80%. By the way, these are not hard and fast rules, you can come back to these settings and tweak them as needed. Now insert an image widget into the left container, and then select your version of the logo which you want to display before the scroll status of the Elementor Sticky header. Next, while your logo is still selected, select the custom link from the link setting drop-down under the Content tab, and then enter the link to your website's home page, so that whenever a user clicks on your Elementor Sticky header logo, then the user is redirected to the home page. For the time being, I'm creating this sticky header for a landing page, so instead of entering the home page link, we will enter the ID of the hero section. After that, click on the Advanced tab, and enter the same class name as mine in the CSS classes field. Now duplicate the logo, then select the below copy of the logo image, and then choose the second version of the logo which you want to display after the scroll status of your landing page header. Next, while your second logo version is selected, click on the Advanced tab, and then enter the same class name as mine in the CSS classes field. If you don't want the logo to change after scrolling in your sticky header, then don't change it in the second image widget. In other words, keep the same versions of the logo in both copies of the image widgets, but make sure to change the CSS class of the second copy of the logo. One more thing, you also need to ensure that both versions of the logo should have the same dimensions, so that there is no shift in your header after scrolling. Next, select the left side child container containing your logos, then click on the Advanced tab, and then unlink, and set the left padding to 100 pixels. Similarly, select the right side child container, and set the right padding to 100 pixels. Now, insert a navigation menu, a button, and a search widget in the right side child container one by one. Here make sure to insert the nav menu and search widget that comes from eKit only. Click on the item setting option while the right side child container is selected. Now here, set the direction to row, align items to center, justify content to flex end, and set the gap to 25 pixels. Now select the Elements Kit nav menu from the navigator, and then select a menu from the drop-down under the Content tab. By the way, if you have not created any menu, and if you want to create a new one, or if you already have a menu, but you want to edit one, then press Ctrl E on your keyboard. Once you will press the same key combination, then this Finder pop-up window will appear. With the help of this Finder, you can search any setting or tool across your website. Now let's search the menu. Here you can see, the menu option has now appeared in the search results. Let's open it in a new tab. Now here, if you want to edit an existing menu, first select the menu you want to edit, and then click on this button. Once you have selected the menu, you can easily remove, reorder, and you can also create a sub-menu. Finally, click on the Save menu to save the changes. For the time being, I have already created the menu for the desktop devices, so let's create a new nav menu for mobile devices. To do so, click this link. Then enter any name you want. And then click this button. Once you will click on the same button, then your menu will be created, but you will still need to add menu items. You can add pages, posts, custom links, and categories as menu items, but for now, let's add a few custom links as menus. To add the custom links as menu items, simply click on the Custom Links option on the left side, then enter the URL, and then type the link text. Finally, click on this button. Now here is one thing you need to understand. I am creating this Elementor Sticky header for the landing page, so we will enter hash, followed by the landing page section's ID, so that our menu items will function as anchor links for the various sections of our landing page. To make these menu items work with the anchor link, we need to add the same ID name without the hash to our landing page sections. As a result, make sure to add the same IDs to sections without making any mistakes, otherwise, your menu items will not work. Now that we have successfully created all of the required menu links for mobile devices, let's convert this last menu link into a button, because we will be adding a menu link button specifically for mobile devices. In order to convert our last menu item into a functional button, we need to apply some CSS styling to it. Before adding CSS styling, we need to add a custom class to the same menu link, but currently, our menu links don't have an option to add a custom class. To enable the custom CSS class input field, go to the top right corner, then expand the screen option. Now here, simply check whatever properties you want to add to your menu links. For the time being, let's check one more option, that is CSS classes property besides the default link target property. Now here you can see, CSS classes input field is populated. Here in this field, you can add a phone number or page link. If you want to add a phone number, then make sure to enter the prefix tel, a colon, followed by a phone number with the country code. In the navigation label field, you can add any Unicode symbol along with a text similar to this. Now in the CSS classes field, make sure to add exact same class as mine. Finally, publish the changes. Now go back to the Elementor Sticky header editor page. Now insert a new container above the parent header container. After that, insert the HTML widget within the same container. And finally paste the Elementor Sticky header code snippet within the HTML widget. By the way, the download link for the complete code snippets and resources used in this tutorial is included in the video description. Now, here's something I'd like to personally request: don't leave this video right now. I say this because a sizable number of viewers come specifically for the code snippet and then leave the video once they have it. As a result, they don't know how to use the code snippet and they are stuck somewhere. So I would strongly urge you to watch the entire video so that you do not encounter any problems, because I have explained everything in a crystal clear manner. Now one more thing, I just want to let you know that it took me almost 20 hours to make this video for you, so please like and subscribe. It will only take you 2 seconds. Let's move on. In the next step, customize the nav menu, button, and search field as shown. Once you will finish customization, then select and duplicate the nav menu using the navigator tool. Now select the second duplicate nav menu. Then select the mobile menu from the drop-down. While the mobile nav menu widget is selected, go to the Advanced Settings section and click the Responsive tab. Now hide this menu on desktop and tablet devices because we will only use it on mobile devices. Similarly, select the desktop menu widget and hide the same for mobile devices. Now, select the tablet device from the responsive toolbar and rearrange the nav widget as shown. Now select the left side container and adjust the left side padding to 70 pixels and container width to 30%. After that, select the right side container and adjust the right side padding to 70 pixels and container width to 70%. Next, switch to the mobile mode. Then hide the button and child container containing logo on mobile devices. Now select the bottom child container that contains the nav widget. Then click on the items. And then set the justify content to space around and wrap to no wrap. After that, adjust the left and right padding while bottom child container is selected. Now drag and drop a container into the bottom child container as a grandchild container. Then insert an image widget. And finally insert your first version of the mobile header logo. Next, select the newly added logo. Then enter the same class name as mine in the CSS classes field. And then duplicate the same logo. Now select the duplicate logo. Then change the second version of the mobile header logo. And finally change the class name as mine. Now select the grandchild container that contains the mobile logo. Then change the content width to full width. And hide the grandchild container on desktop and tablet devices. By the way, if you want to enlarge the logo, then first, update your Elementor Sticky header, then open it into the new tab. Next, activate your browser's responsive design mode and select any mobile device. Now, check your Elementor Sticky header appearance on mobile, then go back and adjust the settings as needed. Here I don't want to increase the width of the logo, so I am not changing anything in the width value. Now that we have almost finished creating our Elementor Sticky header, let's customize the appearance of the hamburger menu icon. Let's start by changing the hamburger icon and adding the mobile menu logo. To do so, first select the mobile nav menu, then insert the mobile menu logo, and change the hamburger icon under the Content tab. Let's change the hamburger icon for the desktop and tablet menus as well. To do so, first, select the desktop menu, and then insert the mobile menu logo and change the hamburger icon. Let's now change the appearance of the hamburger menu icon. To do so, while the mobile menu is selected, click on the hamburger style option under the Style tab. Now customize the hamburger toggle and close toggle icon appearance as shown here. Similarly, switch to the tablet mode, then select Desktop menu, and customize the hamburger icon appearance. Let's now adjust the margin of the mobile menu logo for both the tablet menu and the mobile menu. To do so, first select Mobile Menu while in mobile responsive mode. Then adjust the margin from the mobile menu logo option under the Style tab. Similarly, switch to the tablet mode and select the desktop menu from the navigator, and then adjust the mobile menu margin from the same location. Now we have almost done with everything, but until now, our Elementor header will not work as sticky header. To make this header sticky, click the HTML widget, then select and cut this closing comment tag, and then paste it exactly here. Finally, update the changes. As you can see, our header is perfectly working. Guys, I am requesting you once again that it took me almost 20 hours to make this video for you, so please like and subscribe. It will only take you 2 seconds, and if you are facing any issues, please let me know in the comment down below. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.